All right. Okay. I'm always annoyed with like one of these being flipped up. Honey, can you lint roll my shirt for me? Oh wait, I don't have a honey. I think we're good here. Hey everyone, it's Josh here, and today I just wanted to talk to you guys really candidly off the cuff. I don't have a script here. I just wanted to share some of what I've been experiencing with my own art lately and encourage some of you, because it always seems like every time I talk about what I'm going through, a lot of you are experiencing the same issues or going through those same growing pains. So lately, I have just been so relieved to see myself grow without putting in so much effort towards trying to grow individually, just as a creative person, as someone who is going to be remembered as this is Ergo Josh, this is the art that he makes, this is the art that he made. I have really let go of trying to force things to happen with my work, and I've noticed that I've gone through these periods of times where I would be super excited and work on stuff and be inspired all the time, and then I would think I have to do something or improve some other sort of skill, and it would slowly eat away at me and just kill me inside. To be specific, I started out my career mainly drawing portraits, but I would usually do black and white because I was used to using pencil on paper traditionally. Then I started feeling like, okay, well, in order to get popular, I needed to start learning color. That's a handicap. I keep using it as a crutch, blah, blah, blah. Then I started to try to do figures because I thought, portraits are going to limit me. I want to do figures. I see that's what other people are doing. I want to be more dynamic and create my own characters for whatever stuff in the future, and I wanted to build my drawing skills in general and perspective so I could be like the cool concept artist that I was seeing. I didn't realize at the time that I was just chasing these things because I was influenced by them, because I consumed so much media online, and it started to get really bad once I made a living with my work, especially with YouTube, because I would do things that I thought you guys would want to see. I would do things that I thought my followers on Instagram would want to see. And it's so insidious because it never really worked trying to do that. My most recent huge hurdle was trying to make these huge, grandiose pieces that I would spend so much time on. While I don't want to make it seem like I've wasted my time, I don't regret anything I've done. I've learned a lot. Coming back to just drawing with a pencil and not thinking about how I'm going to paint something later on or how it's going to perform has really given my work a different quality to it that I've noticed has connected more with my audience. The last post I made did really well on Instagram. With respect to how the other posts have been going, you guys saw it. It was the girl with the hand like pointing at you in the last video. The whole process was driven by this desire to stop trying to draw as a step to the next thing. The goal was to draw on one layer as much as I could and just create something I thought that was really cool that could stand on its own. And it worked out. There's mistakes. I overdid some parts, but you guys really liked it and I really like it. So I did it again, and I'm working on a piece right now and I'm really loving it. And I didn't know exactly how it was going to come out. I just started off with one reference and said, I'm going to do a few practice drawings of a few faces I found, a few characters I thought looked cool from references. Every time I do that, very often, the first one I do, I'll be like, oh no, I've got to make this into a huge illustration now. Maybe that's a problem in and of itself. I don't know. But I did. And I just started adding things and I pulled ideas that I had scrapped from other things. And I'm really loving how it's going. Yeah, I say all that to say that I want to share with you that I really hope that you're taking a lot of time to just have fun and do what feels good to you with your art and prioritize that. There are so many different professions that you can get into these days with art, but you really just need to spend time doing the things that made you excited about art in the first place. You know, doing things just because you think it's going to make you money or give you a skill later on. It's such a grind and it just kills everything. At the end of the day, you're going to lose everything trying to make that your number one focus day in and day out. You've got to do what makes you happy. People are asking me again now that I'm streaming. By the way, I'm streaming on Twitch Wednesdays and Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm thinking of streaming again here on YouTube, but that's TBA. But they're asking me, how do I start with art? I just got Procreate, I just got this. And I'm like, what did you want to do with art in the first place? And usually I don't get an answer after I ask them, because I think a lot of times they forget that and they have to really sit down and think about it. And I encourage you to think about it. What made you want to do art in the first place? What made you excited about it? And go try doing that thing as if you're already a professional today and have fun. If you just loved using something like I did when I was painting with pink only and doing pink sketches, if that's all you like to do and you just saw that from me or another artist somewhere and that's what you love to do, let's say it was ballpoint pens and you just loved ballpoint ink pen sketch drawings on paper, go do that and spend as much time as you want on that. There are so many great things that can come from spending time doing those things that you really enjoy and having fun that you could never come up with if you were focused on the outcome, the follows, the likes, the attention, revenue, watch time, whatever. All these things are great to target and pay attention to, but don't starve that part of yourself that just wants to create stuff and have fun. I saw an excellent video about how a young woman made an incredibly amazing achievement building her own career as an artist, making 6 figures, 100K a year. And she broke it down into this really amazing concept where there are 3 parts of you. There's the entrepreneur, the technician, and the manager, and how you have to balance those 3 parts of yourself to become successful as an independent artist. It really spoke to me because I think I've done a pretty bad job lately of managing those 3 parts of myself. I let the entrepreneur side of me go so far that it kind of ruined everything for the technician and the manager. But now I'm coming back to home base for me, which is the technician, the artist, the person who just wants to do the thing and doesn't want to pay attention to anything else, not taxes, not goals, not any sales or products, just wants to make art. I think for a lot of us as artists, that's probably our home too. And you've got to pay your dues. You've got to spend time with that part of you. I've just realized I've slacked off on that part in a big way. Even though I would spend a lot of time making art, I would be so focused on all sorts of other things. But now I'm just focused on, hey, I'm really enjoying doing these thin lines for the hair. I don't know if it's going to look good compositionally. Boom, it ends up looking good compositionally. It ends up being the thing I was going to do. I said I wasn't going to do it on stream. I stopped caring. I was like, I'm having fun. And now it looks good. Who knew, right? Because that's how art works. You're just like kind of in the passenger seat watching it happen. You're kind of like, you're channeling it through you, you know? That's all I wanted to say with this video. I wanted to try to keep it short. I can talk a lot and just ramble on things, but I did want to announce that the last sketch I made, I loved it so much that I decided I wanted to share it with you all and do my first limited edition print run. Ooh, look at that. It's shimmery. You see that? Ooh. It's 8.5 by 11 inches. I think that's close to A4 size for my European bros out there. And yeah, I'm doing a limited run of 50 prints. They're all going to be signed by me on the back. And I'm going to be hand shipping these to you guys. I am super excited about this process. So they're going to drop on my website on the 12th. So next week, July 12th. And yeah, I'm super excited. I've never done this before, but I've been doing a ton of research. I've got the mailers, I've got the label maker and everything. And I'm so excited to be able to connect with you guys in that way. And actually, you guys will have my artwork in your hands. I cannot wait to see that. It's so exciting. I'm looking forward to making the advertising for this as well. I've got some fun ideas. But yeah, it's just deciding to do that. I don't have any data that's gonna say that I'll sell them all. I could only end up selling like 3, I don't know, but I wanted to do it and I think it will be fun. That's how my career started in the first place here, and I want to go back to letting that lead me. So I encourage you to do the same. So with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments why you started to do art. What made you want to sit alone in a room and just draw on a sheet of paper or paint for hours on end by yourself? Or maybe you had some friends around you when you first started. What was your reason why? I'd love to see and hear, and maybe other people could be inspired by your reason. Remember to stay balanced, keep drawing, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.